can't believe I'm sitting outside in a t-shirt in February. It's kind of nice. It's like this warm sun, not hot, and there's not wind, so it's just very peaceful. I opened up the windows in my house. I'm doing a fresh load of laundry, washing the sheets, and it's just so lovely. It was such a nice day that I decided to air out the mattress, open up the windows, and get another load of laundry done. And so I'm folding laundry and putting fresh sheets on the bed. This is so satisfying to watch at 10 times speed. I wish real life was like this. It just took so much work to walk across the bed and just kind of stuff those pillows in, but this was done in about 30 seconds. Golden hour is one of my favorite times of day, and just kind of watching the light reflect differently, it just made me appreciate my house so much more, just the different spaces and the different ways that the light would hit. And so it was a good day. It was busy, and maybe I'll share what happened if it becomes more of a storyline, but for now I'm doing dishes after eating and just kind of looking out the window and just really enjoying the beautiful sunlight. I figured out why my tiki lights weren't working, and I had them for a few months now. I got them as a Christmas gift, so I guess about a month, and it was really great during the day, but at night they weren't turning on, and I didn't know why. So then I decided to investigate, and I realized that there's a switch on the inside. You have to unscrew the top and then open the little white container, and inside there's an on-off switch, which I had not turned on. So I turned it on yesterday, and because it was such a sunny day, I had all day to charge. And so that clip you saw earlier at night of it flickering, was it working? So I was offered another box from my friend, and so I got it from her yesterday. And so now I assembled the box, and now I'm going to finish the path that I started last month. These are super easy to install. As you saw me assembling them, it's really just 3 pieces with a little stake that's pointed at the bottom. So you just stick it in the dirt and make sure to turn it on, which is what I'm doing. And that's it. Easy. I had a spurt of inspiration to do house projects, and so I decided to ride that wave while I could. And so I basically took a tarp out, and I had received this table and chair set as a gift, which I really loved, but it was very, very damaged, super rusty. And over the last few months, I had slowly, whenever I had time, just been painting it to just cover up the rust and
These
just
are
to make
super
it look
easy
more
to set
aesthetic.
up. You just kind of stick
And
in
I
the
ran out
ground,
of spray paint pretty much,
turn on
and decided not
the
to
light so it can start
paint the bottom
absorbing
half.
sunlight.
But then,
And then you
because
just
it
kind
had
of
this
repeat
spurt
for the
of
rest of the
inspiration and energy today, I decided to do that. So when you paint, it's super simple. I actually had a little bit of spray paint that I spray painted before I started, and I actually forgot to record until I was already kind of halfway through, so then grab my camera. But essentially, you just kind of take a brush or a spray paint and you just kind of go through all of the areas that you can see from one perspective. And then when I move to another perspective, I'll see other spots to do. So you can see it's pretty simple. I just have a tarp because in case there's any drips or anything like that, and the chairs are kind of holding the tarp down because it's a little windy. Another soapbox moment that I want to add is I really enjoy working on projects, and I don't mind if I'm squatting a little bit, or there were some points where I was on my knees and one hand was painting, so it was essentially a Pilates move. And so for me, that's why I don't love going to gyms, because I feel like the movements are not really doing anything. Like, there is a gain of physical exercise, but for me, I'd rather paint a project and then do the stretching that comes with doing the project, and then have a project and then exercise on the side, instead of exercise as the primary and only reason for expending energy. So those are just my 2 cents. All that hard work made me hungry. I made a second cup of joe and then some bacon and eggs. I decided to do a cheesy scrambled egg and crispy bacon, glass of milk, and it was just the right amount of energy to get me started on doing my taxes, which I did after this. So, very productive day.